Days after an envoy of President Donald Trump told the world after visiting President Bola Tinubu that there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria and that both Muslims and Christians are being killed by the terrorists, that they are not selective about their victims. A Nigerian pastor has cried out to the international community while conducting a mass burial for those that have been killed, Christians that were allegedly slaughtered. And he cried out, calling out Nigerian government for saying that there is no genocide in Nigeria, saying that what Nigerian government did was not true, saying that the idea that Muslims and Christians are being killed equally, that the terrorists does not pick religion when they want to kill people, it's not true. And that those who are saying that are not, the government is not being truthful. And he said and called out the envoy. He was calling out the envoy of Trump, who is Massad Boulos, the Lebanese American, who is special envoy for Donald Trump, who told the media after seeing Tinubu that there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria, saying that that envoy should remind Trump that he should come and help Christians in Nigeria, that the Christians in Nigeria, that they are helpless, they don't know what to do. Watch.
We are tired to be outside performing burial every day, and they expect us to silence. Now it's an order. Nigerian government came out openly and denied there is no massacre, there is no genocide of Christians in Nigeria, and look at it today. Is there any Muslim here? United Nations, I know you are watching me. American Senate, you are watching what I'm doing, I'm saying here. Special advisor to Trump, now, please tell Trump to save our life in Nigeria. They are killing Christians in Nigeria, massacre Christians. If they say they kill Muslims, Muslims are being killed. By who? By Muslims.
That was the pastor lamenting the fate of Nigerian Christians despite the denial by the Nigerian government that there is no Christian genocide. That man was lamenting, and you can see the video. He was inside a grave conducting a mass burial ceremony. That was days after the Nigerian government said there was no Christian genocide, and in which they got an envoy of Donald Trump for Africa who said there is no Christian genocide. And this was also coming few days after another American team that was brought by influencer Reno Mokri, a close associate of the government, who brought an American fact-finding team to Nigeria that gave a damning verdict in their report, saying that there is indeed ongoing Christian genocide in Nigeria. That report was read by a former American mayor, Mike Ahmed, that everybody is still talking about. But in the midst of that Mike Ahmed confirmation that there is ongoing Christian genocide in Nigeria, the envoy visited President Bola Tinubu in Rome. And it was after that meeting that the envoy, who has done a lot of business, who does business in Nigeria, okay, this Massad Boulos, who lives in Lagos, who lived in Lagos, may still be living in Lagos, and is believed to have must have been an acquaintance of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was a former governor of Lagos State. After the meeting, he granted interview to the Nigerian National Television, NTA, and he debunked the story of any Christian genocide in Nigeria. And it was in respect to that this pastor that was conducting a mass burial was calling him out to show him evidence of genocide ongoing in Nigeria as he was conducting the mass burial. And he was saying there that he hoped that the United Nations are watching, that he hoped that the United States are watching, that he hoped that Donald Trump is watching, and he hoped that the international community will do something to save them. But let us watch the Envoy.
There's a narrative coming from the US at the moment, disturbing to some people in Nigeria, and that's about religious persecution. That is not the position of the government, certainly. It's that of the Senator, Cries, I guess. And what is the position of US government regarding this?
This is certainly unfortunate. Of course, any incident, any loss of life is absolutely unfortunate. Those who know the terrain well know that terrorism has no color and no religion and no tribe. People of all religions and all tribes are dying as a result of terrorist acts. But it's very unfortunate. We even know that Boko Haram and ISIS are killing more Muslims than Christians. So people are suffering from all sorts of backgrounds. This is not specifically targeted about one group or the other. However, any loss of life is too many. One is too many, and we should work together in partnership to put an end to this. With regards to, there are other incidents that happen to be in the Middle Belt, for example, where farmers are located. Most of these farmers happen to be Christian, and some herdsmen are going through, and they have these incidents.
That was the Trump Special Envoy to Arab, Middle East, and Africa, Massad Boulos, debunking the story that there is ongoing Christian genocide, which was a story that was confirmed when Reno Omokri, who is a close associate of this government, brought an American team to dispel the story, to dispel the information that there is ongoing Christian genocide in Nigeria. And unfortunately for them, despite allegedly paying for those Americans to come to Nigeria, the Americans gave what they consider their honest testimony, their honest report on the crisis in Nigeria, and their verdict was that there is ongoing Christian genocide in Nigeria. Mike Boulos, the mayor, the former mayor, cited the United Nations charter on that, on genocide and punishment for genocide, and based on the United Nations definition of what constitutes genocide, he concluded that what is going on in Nigeria was a genocide. But Massad Boulos, Special Envoy of Trump, visited Tinubu and said there is no evidence that Muslims and Christians are being killed equally. But we had the bishop, the pastor, who was conducting a mass burial somewhere in Nigeria, in north central Nigeria, crying out, saying that, look at it, they say that there is no genocide in Nigeria. He called out the Nigerian government, saying that the Nigerian government was lying, that there is no Christian genocide in Nigeria. And he dismissed the envoy's position that Muslims and Christians are being killed equally. In fact, the envoy even said that more Muslims are being killed than Christians and all that. So this pastor is trending in America. To be frank, it was in an American channel that I got this, and he's everywhere now, in many places. Conservative networks in America, they are using this his video to be able to draw attention of the American people to allege Christian genocide in Nigeria. And you know that Christian genocide issue in Nigeria gained momentum when Bill Maher, an American comedian and actor, drew attention of the world to Nigeria, saying that why is everybody talking about Gaza? That there is genocide in Gaza, when there is ongoing genocide in Nigeria that had been going on since 2009. And he told the world that in Nigeria, over 100,000 Christians have been killed between 2009 and 2025, and that over 18,000 churches have been burnt down in Nigeria. Okay, and you say, why is the world not talking about it? Why is the world not talking about it? That's what he was saying. And once he dropped that bombshell, people began to talk about it. And before you know it, few days later, an American Senator, Ted Cruz, had already prepared a bill on Nigerian Christian genocide to be able, so that Nigerian government will be held accountable for alleged killings of Christians without the government officials doing something to stop the killers. So he has prepared a bill that recently he has also been pushing through the Congress in the United States to ensure that Nigerian officials are held accountable. And one of the aims of that bill is to put Nigeria as a country of particular concern, to sanction Nigeria for not protecting Christians and other religious minorities that are being massacred across the country. And that has indeed got Nigerian government worried too. Even the Senate had to do a special session, literally, to look at the accusation by Ted Cruz that Nigeria is committing Christian genocide. And the Senate, led by Senator Akpabio, denied the allegation. The government of Bola Tinubu denied the allegation. And Akpabio, the Senate president, they are putting up a committee that is going to go to America to go and meet with Ted Cruz and other lawmakers in America. And it is believed that it will be headed by Senator Alin Dume. Alin Dume, the senator representing Borno South. He was the one that raised the motion against the classification of Nigeria as committing Christian genocide. So it's believed that he's going to lead that mission to go and counter the claim by Ted Cruz, who, based on information he had, he said that, look, Nigeria is not doing enough to protect Christians and other religious minorities in Nigeria, that something has to be done, that the Nigerian government has to be held accountable. Why there is this back and forth, whether what is going on in Nigeria is a Christian genocide or not. The trending video I just shared with you at the beginning of this video is a pastor in Nigeria conducting mass burial in his community, and he was calling out the Nigerian government for saying that there is no Christian genocide, and calling out the American Envoy for saying that Muslims and Christians are being killed by the Boko Haram and other jihadist organization, and that they don't discriminate when they are killing. But this pastor is saying, no, it is not true. There is ongoing Christian genocide. I don't know what you think about the pastor's position and about the fact that the man is trending in America right now. In fact, it was an American channel that I got this, with so many views and so many people commenting about the plight of Nigerian Christians. Everybody's talking about Nigerian Christian now. Never before had Nigerian Christian been an issue of discussion in America like it is today. I don't know what to think about this, especially what the government said and what the pastor said and what the special envoy from Trump said. Don't forget, that special envoy is a Lebanese American, and he has a Nigerian root. Okay, they have a family business in Lagos and all that. But so look at the whole picture and say what you think about the situation. What is your position? Do you agree with the pastor who is crying out to the United Nations, to President Donald Trump, that indeed there is Christian genocide in Nigeria, that they should come and help them? Or do you agree with the special envoy of Trump, Massad Boulos, that these people are killing indiscriminately, irrespective of religion, and that even more Muslims are being killed than Christians? Whatever is your position, if you support also the bill by Ted Cruz to sanction Nigerian officials and to designate Nigeria as a country of particular concern, if you support that action, let us hear from you at the comment section. If you disagree with that action, you don't want Nigeria to be classified as a country of particular concern, you can also give us your comment so that we hear what you have to say, because all we are talking about is what can be done to stop the killings in Nigeria or any place in the world that bloods are being shedded unnecessarily without regard to humanity. Whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you, and please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, God will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.